There.
The management and staff of the Royal Hamilton Amateur Dinghy Club, pleased as they are to present an evening of good food and comedy, want to know, was your meal good? Okay, that's good. I hope the comedy is just as good as the food. Without further ado, please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Not the of Players.
Did you guys watch the Olympics last night?
Yeah, I watched for about an hour, but after no sports came on, I switched over to Naked Night.
Naked Night? What channel's that on, man? What's that, man? You got direct TV?
No, not Naked Night, Nick at Night.
Yeah, I watched the Olympics, all right. Or should I say I watched the American experience at the Olympics.
Yeah, I was shocked to discover that anyone who beat an American was doing drugs.
Especially that pretty Irish swimmer.
Yeah. Who would have thought in a country where you can't even buy birth control pills, steroids would be so readily available?
You know, I can remember when women's gymnastics actually had women in them. Back in those days, I actually enjoyed watching them do all that stuff, you know?
Yeah, well, I don't care what anybody says. Watching a whole bunch of anorexic 12-year-old midgets prancing around in music is not sport.
In fact, anything with makeup and music is not sport.
So what about ice dancing and figure skating? Well, how about the girls, you know, the ribbons and the balls and all that sort of stuff?
Oh, that's nothing, man. You should have seen them last time, right? They were dancing around with pieces of rope.
Hang on now. Women and rope, right? That's got potential. They're all 12 years old now. Oh, man.
What about individual synchronized swimming?
Oh, no, that's just too friggin' stupid.
No, what stupid is, right? Next time, they're planning on bringing in Olympic ballroom dancing.
Get out of here. But the problem is, right, see, is they got to put these events in to attract female viewers.
Right, what they should be doing, right, is coming up with some new events to get us guys back watching,
That's right.
Yeah, like arm wrestling.
No. Jello wrestling.
No, I ain't got it.
Thong bikini aerobics. Yeah.
But how would they judge that?
Well, who cares as long as they televise it?
Right. Hey, you guys got a couple of minutes?
Yeah.
Right, because I take the last 2 Tyson fights.
Oh, all right.
You can tell this is a low-budget show, right? Because I'm got his strength playing on stage. I think Joseph scored a spare no expense. He got the expensive rental plastic chairs. I'll say that. I'm not lying. This is a very low-budget show. I hope you put fresh batteries in there. Joseph, you put fresh batteries in? Oh, good. Hello, friends. Welcome to station MWK, home of Bermuda's only bilingual newscast. I've got 2 lips, and I use them every time I read the news. I see by the clock on the wall and the watch on my wrist that it's 9 o'clock. Time for the latest news here on station MWK, Radio Mohawk. The son of St. David. With the latest news from the Mohawk newsroom, here I am. In a joint press release today, the Ministry of Marine Services and Finance announced a new tax on boats. Boat owners will now be taxed on the length of their boat's name. Anyone attempting to change the name of their boat to a single letter of the alphabet will find that these names have already been taken by members of Parliament. Mr. Ernest N. Julio, the renowned wine taster, was in magistrate's court today charged with driving while intoxicated. The magistrate took him off the road but allowed him to continue to drink because it was his job. The Department of Tourism today announced an extension to the 68-degree temperature guarantee. Hotels will now guarantee that the daily temperature of coffee and tea will not fall below 68 degrees. A number of visitors lured to Bermuda by the Let Yourself Go ad campaign have filed complaints about lack of truth in advertising. Complaints have generally centered around Great Head Park in St. David's, which apparently has not lived up to its name. Turning now to local news, Jeremy Hammerhead O'Connor of Texas Road has gone to Atlanta to run. Oh, I'm sorry, that should be Jeremy Hammerhead O'Connor has gone to Atlanta with the run. Local inventors, the O'Brien brothers, have perfected the ultimate sunscreen. The 6 brothers visit various local beaches and shield female visitors from dangerous UV rays by laying down on top of them. And St. David's first casino was opened last night by Ezra Poker Chips Pitcher. There are a number of card games plus roulette, but crowds seem most impressed with the rows of one-armed bandits that Ezra has brought in from the Westgate Correctional Sawmill. That's it for the news for right now, but we'll be right back in a little while with much more here on station MWK Radio Mohawk.
Okay, just roll her on back a little. Hey, you're going too far, man. Just squeeze it forward. Forward a little bit, a little. Hey, right there. That's cool. Now, how much you want?
I said, fill it up.
Hey,
Mike.
All the way on street.
That's a nice car you got there, boy. Listen, Pops. I'll take care of my ace boy here. You go fill up that container truck with diesel, all right?
Okay, fine.
Something wrong with your boy? I mean, he must be in his 90s or something like that.
No. Actually, he's all right, man. He's just conserving energy, that's all. So, what you think about Ann Cartwright Dakota's boy getting off?
That was wrong.
You're right, you know. If you or I was caught speeding on an unlicensed bike without our helmet on,
Yeah, right. No insurance and full hot to boot.
yeah, we'd be up Westgate right now playing the lady to Big Bubba and his ace boy.
You know, the only reason they didn't do him for being in the wrong lane was because he's on a one-way street.
Yeah. What I can't understand, though, is how come he's off the road for auxiliary bikes, but he stays on the road for motorcycles and to drive a car?
Well, he had to run errands for his summer job.
Well, let him fetch you well run, then. Did you want gas?
Yeah, I told the old guy to fill it up.
Open up your legs on 3.
Ka-chunk.
Man, what's wrong with this pump? I saw it smoking this morning. What you doing driving around on a weekday morning anyway, man?
Oh, well, I left my job job the other day, and when I came back, it was gone.
Was the whole place shut down?
No. It was an ordinary work week, right? I got paid Thursday, okay? Had to go run a couple of messages, so I left the job. I weren't done with it or nothing like that, right? But when I got back Tuesday morning, it was gone. Some expat took it.
What you need to do is get a hold of Sheila Cooper. She's calling for tighter controls on work permits, you know.
Sheila Cooper? Sheila, have I got a Filipino nanny for you?
What's wrong with this pump, man? I told that stupid lady to fill her up. What the hell's going on here? Shoot the light on three. So, an expat took your job, huh?
That's right, yeah.
That's rough, man, but all I know is that I need this job, right? I rely on this paycheck every week.
I hear you, man. Hold on to that job.
You don't have to worry, man. I would do nothing to risk this job, but it's too important to me.
Right.
So where are you going off to now?
Oh, I don't know. Thought I'd go around town and get a pie or something.
Yeah? Well, there's not much going on around here. They won't miss me for a couple hours. Why don't you drop me off around in the woods?
Yeah.
All right, I've got the sugar, I've got the cabbage. What's next on the list? Fiddlehead greens. Where would the fiddlehead greens be? Or to the point, what the hell are fiddlehead greens? Well, if they're green, it must be a vegetable. Or maybe they could be some nasty French cheese. Or crazy British beef.
All right, chips and dip. I know where that is. It's over here somewhere. Let's see there. Oh, hey, yeah, I will try a sample of red wine. Thank you very much. That's pretty good. Are you from Goslings or Burrs Leghorn? Hey, never mind. I'll pick some up later. That's nice.
Oh, Christ, I know who this is. I wish you would leave me alone, dear. I'm in the goddamn supermarket. Hello? Yes, sweetie, yes, I'm in the grocery store. Yeah, I'm picking up the vitamins, yeah, right now. Yes, I'm using the list. Using the list. Okay. No. You don't need Geritol with extra iron, honey. You're beautiful just the way you are. Okay. All right. Yeah. Me too. Okay. Look, gotta go. Okay. Bye.
Oh, hey, Bill, how you doing, man?
You don't want to know why.
That good, huh? Hey, I bumped into your wife the other day. It looks like she's ready to drop that kid any day now, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the due date was last week.
Huh?
I can hardly wait.
Oh. Well, maybe you can help me out, man. I gotta find these here. These lima beans.
You mean lima beans?
I think I mean lima beans. They're from Peru or something. I don't know.
From Peru, there must be llama beans.
Oh.
Well, whatever. You ain't gonna find them in this store, mate. You're gonna go down miles for things like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, Christ, woman, what do you want? Why don't you leave me alone?
Hello? Yes, dear, yeah, I'm still here. Yes, using the list, yeah. You want to add to the list? Sure, no problem, hon. Yeah, go ahead, I'll write it down, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Extra thick chocolate sauce. Okay, yeah.
Say, how's the work coming on your new swimming pool, anyhow?
Oh, slow, man. You know how those contractors are.
Yeah, but I mean, they've been at it for months now, haven't they?
Well, they would have been a lot less time if they got it right the first damn time they did it.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, the wife is home now. She's keeping an eye on things, and everything's going to be beautiful. Sorry, what's that, dear? Sorry, what's that? Broken water? There's water everywhere?
What, you got more problems with this thing?
Sorry, what you saying that? Sorry, the laborers are a pain? But the contractor's coming every 3 minutes. Okay, great. Well, that's fine. What? Oh, she hung up.
I guess she's okay, anyway.
Well, she can have it.
Sure. Hey, look, I'm through shopping here, man. Do you want to go for a beer or what?
As long as I can get these fiddlehead damn greens on the way
Over
out.
here. Just a couple of birds.
Okay,
I can't stay long.
All right.
Are you tired of the same old ads during the Olympics?
Is the ad gone?
The ad's not gone.
Is the ad gone?
The ad's not gone.
Call Monotone Services. We guarantee this ad will be back in 10 minutes. Ad's gone.
Thank you.
Hey, Wyatt, how you doing?
Hey, give my ace boy one of his regulars.
Okay. No. I'll have a Bloody Mary this time.
Bloody Mary? What's your problem, man? This is happy hour, not brunch at the Dinghy Club.
Hey, ladies' information shows that 2 servings of tomatoes a day reduces my risk of prostate cancer by 47%.
What, you been watching the Learning Channel?
No, Wyatt. I can't stomach all those operations, you know? Every time I'm sitting down to dinner, just about to dig into my pie, my wife flicks to channel 14, and there it is, right up on the screen. Some poor bastard about to have a rectalotomy or something. I can't take that, man.
No.
Anyway, I learned about the tomatoes from a reliable source. I read that in USA Today, you know?
There you go. Now, Bumpy, if you think drinking Bloody Marys is going to reduce your risk of prostate cancer, you're more prone to gullibility than what I thought. Now, if you want documented scientific fact, it has been proven that drinking margaritas helps cure the common cold.
Margaritas?
Mm.
Is it the salt or the tequila?
No, man, it's the ice. It's the curl fighting the curl. Same again?
Yeah, another round.
No.
No?
I'll have a red wine this time. Gotta look after the tickler, you know. Anyway, I was watching one of those medical shows on, you know, those 30 channels, one of those last night. I saw this show on acupuncture. You didn't happen to catch it, did you?
Yeah. I saw that. Them Chinese bars can cure anything just by sticking you with needles.
No. They don't just stick you with needles. They gotta be accurate. That's why they call it acupuncture, man.
Right.
Yeah, my cousin, you know, he had acupuncture. Cured him of smoking.
Smoking?
Yeah.
Where did they stick the needle to do that?
They stuck it right in his ear.
And you mean to tell me he's got no desire for a cigarette at all anymore?
Not since he's been in that coma, no.
Buonasera. Dottore, avvocato, senatore. Constanzo's gonna get my ass. That's 2 nights in a row. Marron. Last night I cut my finger, tonight I cut my toe. Hey, want a chicken, don't worry about that. Dottore Sedil, Signora Bella, she don't come tonight. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's gonna have to do.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm about ready to order.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'll have my regular.
Man, you're so predictable, man. Always the same thing.
Yeah. A small spaghetti main course as an appetizer.
Caesar salad, no croutons, dressing on the side.
Right. And a calamari appetizer as a main course with French fries.
Even though none of that's on the menu, and why? Because they make it a special for you.
Yes, that's right.
Hey, waiter! Waiter! The staff outnumber the patrons 2-to-1 in this place. And can you get their attention?
I know, it's just like TCD, isn't it?
It's not just TCD, you know, it's the entire civil service.
Nothing civil about their service, mate.
Right, nothing service about their service.
And pretty soon we're going to be at the point where we can have one civil servant apiece.
And you'd still have to wait in line to see him.
Well, I mean, hell, I went down the customs shed the other day, right, just to get a couple of things for my wife, and I got shoved from pillar to post with 100 pieces of paper that had to be stamped over here, examined over there, folded, spindled, mutilated by half the people in the building. The other half were asleep in chairs.
Why didn't you wake one of them up?
Christ, man, don't do that. That puts them on double time, you know. Instead of time and a half like they're home when they're awake, you know.
Dottore, senatore, avvocato, buonasera, buonasera. I'll be back in uno momento.
What was I telling you guys? You just can't get service anymore.
What we could do, though, we can cut the civil service by 3/4 in one fell swoop.
What, get rid of all of them and never finish high school?
Right, force the code of conduct.
No. I don't want to get rid of all of them, right? We just need to consolidate the ministries.
Well, you mean finally right-sized government?
Absolutely. Look, how many ministries are there?
Oh, no, at least a dozen.
Right, so what we need to do is scrunch them together, right? You know, they're doing it already.
Like with tourism and marine services?
Yeah, but what they should have done is put tourism in with public safety.
That makes sense.
Oh, yeah. You could have, right, youth and sport with transport and prisons, right?
And then we need the Ministry of Education without technology and information.
I thought we had that already.
Then there's Social Services and Cultural Affairs.
Well, what's that?
Oh, cultural affairs, right, where you get a bit on the side while listening to classical music.
Don't be so stupid, man. So what are we going to do with all these unemployable people who will be out of a job with all this downsizing?
Nobody's going to be out of a job, man.
That's it.
Because government is going to do what they always do. They're going to take all these people, put them in the new permanent Ministry of Downsizing, and put them in charge of all the retraining and reorganization.
Oh, right. Twice union scale, no doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, guys, that's my lunch hour done. You want to grab a sandwich on the way back to the office?
Yeah, why not?
Hello, I'm calling from the UBP. No, not them. No, we're the unbiased Bermuda pollsters. Now, I know it's dinner time, but do you have a few moments to answer some questions? Okay, great. Could you give me your opinion on these personalities? Is Dr. Dayton Saul, A, a mature statesman comparable to Winston Churchill in his prime? B, the natural choice for party leader? Or C, a man who knows what he wants and leads from the front? No, I'm sorry, those are the only choices. Oh, well, that certainly rhymes with front, but no, I don't have a box for that, so I'll put you down for C. Now, would you categorize Anne Cartwright Takudo as A, an obtrusive, divisive, self-serving witch? B, Inga She-Wolf of the Nazis. Or C, a lawyer. Well, again, I'm sorry, those are the only three choices. You can't deny she's a lawyer. I'll put you down for C. Okay, next section. Do you have a home security system? No. Okay. Do you own a dog? No again. Where do you keep your valuables? Well, we'd like to offer you and your family a chance to get out of the house. That's right. We're offering a complimentary Happy Meal for the whole household. That's right. Oh, you can be there. Good. That's tomorrow night at 9. Fine. Just ask Max for that special table. Yes, that's right. Yes. You go to Little Max for Big Max. That's right. Yes, the complimentary Happy Meal tomorrow. Thank you, and it's courtesy of us. Remember, the UBP, unbiased Bermuda pollsters. Thank you. Good night.
Are you tired of the same old ads during the Olympics?
Is the ad gone?
The ad's not gone.
Is the ad gone?
The ad's not gone.
Call Monotone Services. We guarantee this ad will be back in 10 minutes. Ad's gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's the time of the evening when we attempt to sing. 3 of us do, anyway. We are the headliners, which explains why we're in the middle of the show. Jim, the orchestra leader. Yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I rode my cycle past your window last night. Made so much racket that it gave you a fright. You can write your letters to the paper if you like. Ain't gonna stop me, go berserk on my bike. 'Cause I got a bike without a muffler, you ain't got no peace. I'll get a bunch of kids together and ride up and down your street. We don't care about anybody, especially not the police. 'Cause I got a bike without a muffler, you ain't got no peace. Thank you very much. We call ourselves the headliners because we take our musical cues and our lyrics from the paper. So here's something that's fairly topical. Up here at the dockyard, our family business grows. We manufacture confectionery that you snort up your nose. Rolling, riding out along the bay, riding in my speedboat, picking cocaine up today. Mother's in the kitchen with her kitchen scale. Daddy's stuffing plastic bags to keep up with the sale. Rockin', rollin', riding out along the sea, bringing home the powder to support our family. We're still in the West End, in a comfy one-room cell. We're let's continue with this topical stuff.
Why not? Silly not to.
Hey there, St. George's girl, leader of your party, the PLP, feeling there's a victory come next election time. Inside you, hey there, St. George's girl, don't let the extremists get your vote. When it comes to the vote, the people want middle road. You're getting tired of waiting, anticipating your shot. If you could only gag Alex Scott a little bit. Hey there, St. George's girl, the UBP is really on the blink. People may begin to think, well, how bad could it be? The PLP with St. George's girl, la, 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 la. St. George's girl, la, 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 la. St. George's girl, la, 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 la. St. George's girl.
So, White, you hear about that bus driver who got caught drunk driving the other week? And the judge let him off, man.
Yeah, that sends a message.
Yeah, and the message obviously is, if your job puts you in charge of an 8-ton vehicle with 40 people on board, you can drink whatever and whenever you like.
Oh, man, don't do that. We're right next to the National Trust here, man.
Now, just shut up and give me one of your elephants there, White.
All right, all right. There you go.
Thanks, man.
Tell me something, though. How come they don't allow horses and dogs on the beach in the summer?
That's obvious, man. All their droppings and stuff mess up the place, you know?
Yeah, okay, well, if that's the case, why did your government let 2 girt big bloody elephants down on Horseshoe Bay? Those things could shit a cottage, man.
They let the elephants onto the beach because they were brought in by Sands Rotary Club, right?
You've been sitting too close to the bait bucket, man.
Hey, at least I'm not as stupid as that dumb bastard who tried to rob Lindo's, you know?
Yeah.
The guy shows up to the store at the busiest time, store full of stressed people, jumps the queue, and expects immediate service. What was he thinking? I've had my life threatened for taking 11 items into the express lane on 5% day, you know?
And the guy weren't even fast either, right? Like the fella he shot chased him and caught him. Even beat him with a bottle of ragu.
I just don't know what's happening to this island, you know? I can remember when I could take my Furbelet in 2001, park it outside, no luck, you know, put my helmet on the seat and walk inside and everything would be safe.
Yeah, and the worst thing that could happen, right, is somebody might come along and steal the top off your ding-dong bell.
Yeah. Anyway, you ready to go catch some dinner?
Yeah, let's go get that duck.
Yeah.
The U.S. Navy bases were killed by Sam Donaldson's report. The admirals and generals looking elsewhere to find their sun and water sports. We've got the baselands, PDA, we've got the baselands. Poor boys and hopefuls want to make a living out of baselands. I got the sneaky feeling the deals have already been struck. Investors, politicians, are in there, the rest of us are out of luck. Down at the baselands, in David's PDA, I'm going to baselands. And I really would be grieved if we were all deceived over baselands, in David's PDA, we got the baselands, in David's PDA, we got the baselands, in David's PDA.
Did you hear that song?
Yeah,
boy. How you like the hat? How you like the hat?
Like the hat.
It's part of St. David's now, you know. That's right. That's what I think. Little old Betty Baselands, St. David's BDA, although we might all be deceived by the Baselands. Nonetheless, welcome back to Station Damn WK Graham. I see by the clock in the wall and the watch on my wrist, that is 9 o'clock. Still. Time for the latest news here on Radio Mohawk. The son of St. David. Dumla, 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 dum. With the latest news from the Mohawk newsroom, per I am. Reports have reached the Mohawk newsroom of various St. David's residents discovering oil while digging in their backyard. When asked for a comment, the U.S. Navy spokesman said, "I'm not surprised." Several UBP backbenchers, the People's Five, recently took in a cricket game and got cleaned out while gambling. I guess we are fairly predictable, lamented Dr. Tessie DeSera. We always stick with the crown. Philip Piston Rings O'Brien, the oldest of the inventing O'Brien brothers, has unveiled his electric car. The sporty two-seater runs entirely on electricity as supplied by two 5-horsepower gas generators in the trunk. In a related story, Philip's younger brother Ambrose Two-Stroke O'Brien has unveiled his solar-powered car. The car runs on power generated from solar batteries with instructions to change the shark oil regularly so that you know when the sun is going to be out. Local restaurateur Benny Prime Rib Fox is mystified by the failure of his Texas Road food court. We had great variety and super value in all 3 restaurants, he said, and I can't understand why more folks didn't patronize Itchy's Fried Chicken, the Awful Garden, and the International House of Stomach Cramps. St. David's first tattoo and body piercing salon opened and closed all in the same day today. Police were called in after a customer complained about abdominal pains after his navel was pierced by a blue marlin. Bermuda's inaugural hot air ballooning festival was postponed today. No politicians turned up. And the local whitewater rafting course has been closed due to protest by Dr. Eva Hudson. That's it for the news for right now, but we'll be back here on station MWK, Radio Mohawk. The son of St. David.
And now, the continuing story of Gladys and Ramona, when encountered at the sweater counter.
Winona girl, what's your problem? You don't seem so perky today.
Well, I just figured it out, you know.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, you know, when Mr. Archie or Mr. Braun or whoever it was came over and said like they was bank ruptured
Right.
and how we was going to be made
Repugnant?
yeah. I thought to myself, girl, You're gonna be set.
Oh, you mean with the retirement money and all that there?
Yeah. I had it all figured out, you know.
Yeah.
I was gonna be set, right? I could kick up, kick back, relax. Not have to worry about all these lot here, you know. Maybe take Winston down to the islands for the test match. I had it all planned. Then blam, them lot from next door, they came over and saved our George.
Somehow, Anna. But you know something? I think you might be all right in the end.
How you mean?
Well, nothing's changed around her too much, has it? I mean, we're still selling the same stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I've been saying it for 20 years, and I still think I'm right. Trying to sell sweaters and woolen hats and stuff like that to a whole bunch of sweaty cruise ship passengers in the middle of all this heat and high humidity is just stupid. I mean, it's not economically viable.
You're right, you know. Especially with the class of tourists we get now. Did you see that girl I was serving a little while ago?
No.
She had tattoos all down her back. Yeah.
Well, you remember my niece's cousin's nephew's sister-in-law who was here last week, you know, from Detroit?
Oh, the weird one. That funny-looking guy.
That's the one, girl. That's the one.
Oh, yeah. They had earrings all over their faces. In their ears, in their lips. She even had one in her nose. How does she manage when she's got to go? When her allergies is acting up or something?
Well, that's not really the gross part either, you know.
No?
No. I mean, did you notice that barbell she had stuck on right there in the middle of her tongue?
What on earth has she got that for?
Well, I was told the boyfriend said that he really, really likes it.
Oh, my Lord! You mean that she...
You know, and there's more to this body piercing business too, you know.
Like what?
Well, for example, them rings and studs and barbells and stuff, they ain't just in places you can see.
What do you mean?
Come here.
What?
I can't say it out loud. I gotta whisper. Come here.
Okay. Oh, my Lord! You mean that boy
That's right.
has got a gold spike right through his...
Yes. That's
Oh,
right.
no.
I know, it's disgusting. The young generation today have gone full foolish. They ain't got no respect for nothing.
You're right, you know. And that young Mr. Edwards has the right idea. A little bit of virtue never hurt anybody.
But I'm afraid I can't agree with you there.
No?
Nope.
You're not in favor of the birch?
Nope.
How about the early on the switch?
Nope.
The king?
Nope.
Well, why not?
But all that stuff's all very well, right? But quite frankly, it just doesn't hurt enough.
All right.
Morning, Tim.
Hey, Peter, how you doing?
You got a light, man?
Oh, sure. Hey, check out this old lighter I got hold of. Isn't that great? I mean, that's...
Spare me the details of your light to the shore. Just give me a light, man.
You're a little cranky, innit? First one of the day. Okay, fine.
I've been looking forward to this for the last hour.
Yeah.
I've been stuck in a meeting with goddamn non-smoking clients, man.
I hate that. Bloody clients.
And to think I started my own business just so I could smoke in my office, you know?
Right. What happens? All your clients are non-smokers. I love it.
It's terrible. And it's not just in the office. I can't even smoke at home no more.
You're joking.
Well, my children have been brainwashed at school by a bunch of left-wing pinko communists masquerading as teachers, man. Hey, all right, how you doing, bud?
Hey, how's it going? Who's that?
I don't know. He's been waving at me every morning, so I just wave right back to him, you know.
Well, you better hope when he dies they put his picture in the paper so you can find out who the hell he was.
Well, I hope it's soon, because the suspense is killing me, you know. Morning, guys, morning. Morning, Sean.
Hey, Shorty. You looking for something, George?
Ah, yes, indeed. I would esteem it a great favor if one of you chaps, or indeed both of you, would help speed me towards an agonizing death by lung cancer.
What?
I want to pollute my lungs.
Oh, you want some Pride of the Carolinas, dried, shredded and rolled into a convenient tube.
Yes, I want Nicotinia alla grande flora, and I want it now.
Sorry, all I've got is soap.
That will do.
Hey. Morning, gentlemen.
Hey, Bruce.
Sean, Seven.
Hey, you don't smoke.
No, but my boss thinks that I do.
It's a good time for the great days of Magnio.
What's the McDDT?
That's the 2 ostrich patties, special sauce, a smelly cheese, plenty onions on a stick bread. Shut up!
Well, I fancy something light. What about a 3-egg omelette?
Well, we only have a 1 egg, and I think it's being used. I could do for you a very nice Shadish omelette with no eggs.
No. What about some nice local fish?
Ah, yes. I have very nice fish. I have Spanish point grouper. I fly in fresh every day. And I could do for you with the nice Spanish point grouper. I have French fries. I have 2 sizes French fries. I have a regular size and plenty much size. And then on the side, I do a nice scuttle slaw. Very, very nice. I fix for you, yes?
No. What about a salad?
Yeah.
Oh, I have very nice green. Well, I have a brown salad. It's very nice brown salad.
No. What about a bean salad?
No. I'm a Da Costa. I give you Da Costa salad.
What's the cost of salad?
$5.
Don't look for out of here. Come on.
Well, hey, take a beer, Vito.
Are you tired of the same old ads during the Olympics?
Is the ad gone?
The ad's not gone.
Is the ad gone?
The ad's not gone.
Call Monotone Services. We guarantee this ad will be back in 10 minutes' time.
Ad's gone.
Looks like somebody's been chopping cabbage and drinking beer out here. Welcome back to Station MWK, friends. I see by the clock on the wall and the watch on my wrist that it's 10 o'clock. Time for the latest news here on Station MWK, Radio Mohawk. The son of St. David. With the latest news from the Mohawk newsroom, here I am. News tonight, a presentation of the Tim Smith School of Radio Announcing. Premier Dr. David Saul today rejected calls for a casino in Bermuda, saying that businesses in Bermuda were already taking chances with blacks and women and no more gambling was needed. Airport authorities have arrested St. David's #1 paranoid, Luke, what are you looking at? Hitler. Following reports, he was throwing rocks at incoming aircraft at Kinley Field. Luke's only comment was, "You bastards keep telling the police I'm speeding." The Black Horse Tavern's attempts to become St. David's first cyber cafe have ended in failure. Several local youths were surfing the net yesterday when they fell off their boogie boards and broke the terminal. We'll be right back with more news after this message from our sponsor. How would you like to have an exciting career in public broadcasting? Make headlines and hear your voice repeatedly over local radio? Well, sign up for courses at the newly opened Tim Smith School of Radio Announcing, and you'll learn not only how to insert your foot in your mouth, but also how to tell whether or not a mic is live. Those naughty buggers. We offer courses in planning, youth, and sport broadcasting, and best of all, even if you screw up, you always get a second chance. The Tim Smith School of Radio Announcing. Sign up today. And now, back to the news. In a move calculated to appease Greenpeace protesters, the government today announced that it would safely encapsulate stockpiles of asbestos inside the stomachs of environmental activists and then throw them overboard. The Bermuda Library has just received a set of new books by local authors. In the photography section, there's Small Bits of Other People's Houses by Graham Utterbridge. There are several selections in the children's portion. There's Tiny the Tree Frog Almost Crosses a Road by the Rose Hickman. Philip the Fishing Boat Gets Burnt for the Insurance Money by Alan Charles. And a great short story by the Honorable David Dodwell, Tiny the 4-ounce Lobster Tail Goes to the Reefs. The Bonito Festival and Sir Yehudi Menuhin today announced a special show for the 1997 festival. With a blend of both classical and pop music styles, audiences are sure to enjoy the debut performance of Sir Yehudi and the Blowfish. In sports, the local Gay and Lesbian Athletes Association has announced it will be holding a biathlon this weekend. And in international news, the United Nations this evening declared this week the International Week of the Unfinished Project. That's it for the news here on station MWK. Thank you for listening to Radio Mohawk, the son of St. David.
On a quiet lane in St. David's, there is a little-known psychiatric clinic. It has a select clientele who make regular pilgrimages to this secluded hideaway. No, not Dennis's. I'm talking about the treatment center for the terminally egotistical, the Betty Fogo Clinic. Good afternoon, gentlemen, and welcome to the Betty Fogo Clinic for the terminally egotistical. I'm Dr. Labcoat. I'm sorry Betty can't welcome you personally here today, but she's out back hanging up the mullet robe. Now, I know you've all filled out your forms, but there's just one more little test we have to do before we can let you in. Just a wee bit of word association. We'll start with you, Mr. Maxwell Burgess. You know how this works. I give you a word, and you give me the first thing that comes into your head. Okay?
Okay.
Good.
Bad.
Not yet.
Later.
You don't understand.
Normal.
Shut up.
Yes, Uncle John.
Stop.
Go.
All right, Max, that's fine. Go up there and see Nurse Sharp. She'll take care of you. Very good. Oh, Mr. David Allen. So nice to see you and your massive ego back here again at the clinic. Are you ready?
Oh, yes.
Your first word is bumblebee.
Well, if you look at the return visit figures over the past year, you'll notice a slight downturn, which, when taken into consideration with the return figures over the last 10 years, would lead you to conclude that our tourism policy is to get qualified for a moment out to lunch.
Mr. Allen?
I mean, compared with destinations with our own airlines, British
Allen,
Airways,
Mr.
for example,
Allen,
it's fairly obvious.
Stop. You misunderstood. I just want the first thing that comes into your mind.
Oh,
Right? No problem. We'll do it again.
okay.
I'll give you a new word, and you give me the first thing that comes into your head. Okay? Windowsill.
If you look at the return visit figures over the past year, you'll notice a slight downturn, which, when taken into consideration with the living over the past 10 years, would lead you to conclude that our tourism policy is a bit longer.
Stop. Calm down. That's it. Now, you've been here before, Mr. Owen. You know the way. Go up and see the nurse, all right?
Oh, yes.
There's a good lad.
Oh.
Dr. David Saul. Let's try a little word association with you, shall we?
I'm here to serve and to lead.
All right, all right. Your first word is red.
The common man might answer white or blue, but my opinion of that particular color is a deeply held private conviction.
Okay. Chair.
Everyone from me on down believes they know the answer to that one. But the only thing certain in this life is change.
Elbow.
You mean this thing I'm sitting on?
Yes. Run along now, Dr. Saul. Mr. David White. Little word association with the editor of the Royal Gazette. This should be interesting. Are you ready?
Oh, yes.
Pink.
Sin!
Sand.
More sin!
Hamburger.
Downmarket, degrading, undignified sin!
Umbrella.
Use condom on the beach.
Casino.
Corruption!
Windsock.
Penis!
Let's go to my
Ah, yes. That's the famous word that gets him every time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for us to check our insurance policy. It's time for us to do some more singing. The headliners are going to come back. We have two sub-paragraphs with us this time.
That would be neat. Now, just a slight technical difference.
Nothing major. There you go. One as well, but there we go. Okay. All right. Ready? No, it doesn't look very secure, but hey. It's rented. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Maggie Thatcher was Prime Minister of England.
An iron lady with oceans of resolve.
William Whitelaw was her deputy, loyal to the end.
Because Maggie knew that Willie would be stiff and never bend.
And Maggie said a thing that has a truthful ring.
A prime minister needs someone by their side.
Every PM needs a Willie, it sounds a little silly.
A prime minister needs a Willie, that's all.
The Premier is the head of the party.
But the rebels block his every move.
The caucus gets quite raucous with voices of dissent.
And the premier is the target of subversive elements.
And poor Dr. Saul, he has to take it all.
With no one to stand by his side.
For David has no Willie.
It sounds a little silly, but
David has no Willie at all. This, of course, comes as a great shock and surprise to Christine. Right. The headliners and two sub-paragraphs continue, this time with a little Western number. The horseman came riding up onto the hill, four men and a woman backing a bill. They were loyal and fearless, a tough talking crew. They stuck to their guns, they had something to do. Oh, the people's fire! Oh, the people's fire! Rough talking, fast drafting, up and they voted it down. They rejected the chance to retreat in the Sound. Their motives were clear as the bright summer sky. That John Swan's MacDonald's must certainly die. Oh, the people's fight. Oh, the people's fight. Soul slicing, no dicing, could be they're really mice in people's fight.
There's David and Tessie and Trevor and Jim. With Annie of Iron, there's no giving in. On a motion of censure, they sided with them. Can the PLP win the next election?
Oh, the people's fight. Oh, the people's fight. Fast tracking, quick cracking, wonder who's really backing up people's fight. Oh, the people's fight. Oh, the people's fight. Fast tracking, quick cracking, I wonder who's really backing up people's fight.
The people's fight.
Lord Cabbage on the stage? Hey. Can't help you on that. Happened too long. Now, let's have a little rousing number there, Tim, the orchestra leader. I was walking down a Hamilton street when a rich kid I just happened to meet. He said, Mister, I'm bored out of my mind. Where can I go for a good time, young man? I said, I know just a joint. Take a walk, man. Down to Old Boys Point, there's a place there called the RBYC. You can join if you're the right family. Why don't you go down to the RBYC? You can TNT. You can hang around with the good old boys and their damned expensive toys. Young man, if you don't have a job, I said, young man, if you feel like a snob, you can go down to the RBYC. You'll find you've got lots of company. That's where all the 40 thieves are running the country. From the patio bar, you can sit there, knowing all that you've got is invested in that huge yacht. That's why it's tied up at the RBYC. You can't afford to risk the damn thing at sea. When you want to sail, you take the old tub that you keep at the Dinghy Club. RBYC. RBYC. Lowercase. RBYC. What is this next thing? RBYC. RBYC. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it going for cocktail on players. Tim Taylor. Peter Smith. Sean Dill. Freddie Barrett. Yours truly, Bruce Barrett. Thank you very much. We would like to thank the management and staff of the Royal Hamilton and Dinghy Club. They've been treating us very nicely backstage. Copious amounts of Bacardi and Coke.
Hey, Rich, we can't finish a set at the Dinghy Club with RBYC.
That's true.
One more song.
Yes, we should do one more song. All right.
What's known as a spontaneously planned, carefully scripted. Okay, one last song. In order to do this, we need your help from the audience, please. We need some rhythmic clapping.
Just the ladies.
Just the ladies. That's right. Just the ladies, please. Rhythmic clapping, like this. Keep it like that. come you drunken wretches, think of ideas for all of these sketches. Just take the truth, see how far it stretches. Me, Margarita, dum da dum da dum da da.